Published, 7:30 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 17th of July 2018. Updated, 7:30 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 17th of July 2018. Now that the World Cup is over, fans from across the globe have been discussing their favorite matches, goals and performances from the 32 countries involved in Russia. However, Pringles have teamed up sports analyst Drive. Garry Gelade, formerly at the University of Cambridge, to show supporters what has been rated as the best goal celebration at the tournament. Dr. Gelade has created the world's first formula for the perfect goal celebration, which takes into account theatrics, goal gravity and reaction with a score out of 100. With this formula, the sports analyst is able to deem the top 10 celebrations from the World Cup in Russia. Antoine Griezmann celebrates with the World Cup trophy after France's 4-2 win in the final. Artem Dzyuba scored a penalty for Russia to send the round of 16 tie against Spain to extra time and then a penalty shootout, which the hosts eventually won to book their spot in the last 8. The imposing forward's passionate salute to the home crowd was really an iconic moment and deserves a place on this list. Artem Dzyuba salutes the Russian crowd after equalizing from the spot against Spain. Another Russian candidate makes the list after Mario Fernandez's header deep into extra time kept hopes of advancing to the semi-finals alive. The Brazilian-born fullback leapt over the advertising boards and towards the crowd to celebrate up close with the frantic supporters. Mario Fernandez leaps over the advertising boards and towards the frantic Russian supporters. The World Cup in Russia was the stage where Kylian Mbappé really announced himself as a world-class striker. The 19-year-old became the second teenager to score in a World Cup final after his long-range effort all but confirmed Les Bleus as champions. The Paris Saint-Germain attack sprinted away towards the corner flag before being mobbed by his teammates. Kylian Mbappé scores France's fourth goal against Croatia in the World Cup final in Russia. South Korea needed results to go their way and to beat former world champions Germany to have any chance of making the knockout rounds. With the game still goalless late on in the game, Kim Young-gwon was in the right place at the right time to stab home his effort past a helpless Manuel Neuer in net. The South Korean defender wheeled away in celebration and shock before a VAR review confirmed the goal was legit. South Korea went on to knock out the Germans but failed to make it through themselves. Kim Young-gwon scores the opening goal against Germany in the dying minutes of the game. Victor Moses pulled off the flashiest celebration at the World Cup in Russia after he equalized from the spot against Lionel Messi's Argentina. The Chelsea winger's series of somersaults left the crowd in awe and Argentinian hearts broken as they needed a win to get through to the knockout stages. Marcos Rojo's late volley did eventually win Argentina the game and knock Nigeria out. Victor Moses left pulls off a series of somersaults after equalizing from the penalty spot. France's third goal in the World Cup final was all about Paul Pogba. From the spectacular pass to Mbappé, the finessed finish and the passionate celebration, it had the lot. The Manchester United midfielder let out an almighty roar after his shot hit the back to give France the advantage in one hand on the World Cup trophy. Paul Pogba lets out a passionate roar after scoring France's third goal against Croatia. Samuel Umtiti's powerful header was enough to send Les Bleus into the World Cup final. The Barcelona defender rose highest above the Belgium headers to put past Golden Glove winner Thibaut Courtois shortly after halftime. And Umtiti had the celebration to match as his sassy strut became an all-time classic at the tournament. Samuel Umtiti, right, shows of his sassy strut after scoring the winning goal against Belgium. Antoine Griezmann claims the bronze medal in the best goal celebrations at the World Cup after pulling out his signature "Take the L" Fortnite dance in the final. Griezmann copied the celebration from the popular video game Fortnite and has made it his in the footballing world. The striker used the celebration after scoring France's second goal in the final against Croatia on Sunday, making it worthy of a place in the top 3. Antoine Griezmann performs his "Take the L" Fortnite celebration in the final against Croatia. Colombia's electric Tron celebration is the list's only group effort following Yerry Mina's goal against Senegal in the group stages. The defender's header in the 74th minute saw all 10 outfield players race towards the corner flag to show off their choreographed move to the Colombian fans. And it's not the first time they've absolutely nailed a group celebration either at a World Cup. James Rodriguez's header against Ivory Coast in 2014 saw the Colombians perform some fancy footwork with the substitutes bench. Fantastic stuff. Colombia's electric show celebration is the list's only group effort following Yerry Mina's goal. Football didn't come home, but Jesse Lingard's celebration certainly did, with Dr. Gelade deeming Lingard's effort as the best at the 2018 World Cup. His wonder strike against Panama had everything: fantastic goal, the tricks, and a huge reaction from the England faithful as Gareth Southgate's side went on to thrash the South American side 6-1. Lingard's Fortnite shoot dance scored a huge 74 out of 100 using the world's first formula for football celebrations from Pringles. Like Griezmann, Lingard also copied the celebration from Fortnite, a game that the England players played in their downtime during the tournament. Jesse Lingard's shoot dance scored a huge 74 out of 100 after his goal against Panama. Pringles wants to see football fans' own signature celebrations using